So hello everyone. So in the last class we have solved the same problem, but yeah, we have used the HI method, that means the height of instrument method, to determine the RL of various station points. Okay, but today we will use the rise and fall method. Okay, so by the name itself it is signifying that in case of rise, the elevation is we have the higher elevation value, and in case of fall we have the lower elevation value. Okay, and in rise it is denoted by the positive sign and the fall is denoted by the negative sign. Here you can see this is the table that we need to follow in case of rise and fall method. This portion, that means the station point, the chain edge, the back side, the intermediate side and the fore side, up to this portion it is same as before that we have used in case of height of instrument method, right? But after that we have 4 columns. There rise, it is rise and fall, and there we need to calculate the RL depending on the values of rise and fall and the remark, that means if there is any change point, that means if we have shifted the instrument or not. So first go through the problem and then we will try to solve this. Okay, so it is a very simple one. Let's start. So the following consecutive readings were taken with a dumpy level along a chain line at a common interval of 15 meter. So if this is a chain line, so we have taken the value at a common interval of 15. Okay, so each intervals are having a distance of 15 meters. Okay, now the first reading was at a chain edge of 165 meter. So the first reading, that means this first reading is at a chain edge of 165 meter. So that means at the second station point, consider this is the second station point, right? So at this station point, what will be the value of chain edge? That is nothing but this 165 plus this distance. So 165 plus 15, that will be equals to 180, right? So at the first station point 1, so consider this is the station point 1. What is the value of the chain edge? First chain edge, that is 165. At the second station point, the value of the chain edge is 180. So similarly we need to put all the chain edge values for the corresponding station points. Okay, so let's go through the problem then. The first reading was at a chain edge of 165 meter, where the RL value is 98.085. So in this particular point, that means the station point 1, you can consider at chain edge 165, the RL value is also known. So what is the value of RL? That is 98.085. So we'll write here 98.08. Okay, so this is the RL value of at a chain edge of 165. Now the instrument was shifted after 4th and 9th reading. So there are the numbers of readings and the values of the readings are given here. Okay, these are the readings of the these are the values of the readings. Now okay, I am removing this part. Now look, the instrument was shifted after 4th and 9th reading. So after 4th, that means this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Now after the 4th reading, that means this 3.125, it is a reading which is taken from another instrument station, right? So from the first instrument station we have taken only up to these values. Okay, now then the instrument was further shifted after 9th reading also. So after 4th reading we have, this is the 5th reading, this is the 6th, this is 7th, this is 8th and this is 9th. So after 9th reading the instrument station was shifted. So these particular values, that means from 5th to 9th readings, these are taken from another instrument station. Okay, so this is suppose instrument station 1, this is from instrument station 2, and after 9th reading it is shifted. So these readings, so this is basically 10th, this is 11th and this is 12th. So these readings are taken from another instrument station. Consider this is instrument station 3. So if you make a diagram something like this, suppose this is the instrument station 1. So suppose this is the instrument station 1. So from the instrument station we have taken these 4 readings: 3.150, 2.250, sorry 2.245, 1.125 and 0.860. And you already know the first reading is termed as the backside reading. The last from any fixed instrument station, okay, the last reading from any instrument station, fixed instrument station, that will be the foresight reading. And any readings except this backside reading or foresight reading is termed as the intermediate side reading. So first reading here is 3.150 and it is always taken near to the instrument station. So this is the first reading. Okay, now we have the last reading value 0.860. So consider this is the last reading from this instrument station 1. Now what are the other readings? 2.240 and 1.125. So consider these two readings are here. Okay, so these values are taken from instrument station 1. Now the instrument was shifted because it is told in the question that after the 4th reading, look here, after the 4th reading and 9th reading the instrument was shifted. So suppose I am shifting the instrument over here. Okay, now what will be the backside reading? This is the first reading taken from the instrument station 2, so it will be the backside reading. So backside reading, that means this is the leveling stuff and this value is the backside reading. So in this particular point we have taken the foresight reading with respect to the instrument station 1 as well as backside reading with respect to the instrument station 2. So this point is termed as the change point, right? You already know in the previous problem I already told you. So this is the backside reading. The foresight reading will be the last one taken from the instrument station 2. So that is 1.965. So consider this is 1.965. So this is the foresight reading with respect to this instrument station 2, and there are other 3 datas are also there: 2.760, 1.835 and 1.470. So these are the intermediate side reading. Okay, so these values are taken from the instrument station 2. Now similarly consider we have another instrument station here. Okay, now with respect to this instrument station, this is instrument station 3. Now from this instrument station 3, this is the backside reading. Sorry, yes, this is the backside reading. Now from this instrument, with respect to this instrument station 3, this is the backside reading, that is 1.225. This is actually the first reading taken from the instrument station 3, so that is why it is the backside reading. So this reading will be also taken from the same point, right? So here the foresight reading is taken with respect to this instrument station 2 and backside reading is also taken with respect to this instrument station 3. So here we have 2 values, that means one for foresight with respect to this instrument station 2 and one for backside with respect to this instrument station 3. So this is another change point, right? Now we have another 2 values. So the last one, this is the last one, so it should be foresight or backside. It is foresight reading, right? Because it is the last reading. I have already told the last reading will be the foresight and the first reading will be the backside. So consider the backside reading is something in this point. Okay, so this is the foresight reading with respect to the instrument station 3, and we have another one value. So this is the intermediate side reading. So consider this is in this particular point. Okay, so I hope all of you just understand what is the pictorial representation, what is the graphical view of this problem. Actually when you solve this problem you don't need this diagram, but yeah, the concept should be clear. If you know the diagram, the concept should be clear to you. Okay, now to solve this problem it will take maximum just 10 to 15 minutes just to calculate the addition or subtraction value. Okay, So let's put all the values in this particular table and let us solve the problem. Now, so I have already told there are the first station point is 165, the second station point is 180. What will be the third station point? Third station point will be, the chainage value will be 180 plus 15, because we have 15 is a common interval, right? So 195. The fourth number we have 195 plus 15, and that will be 210. At station point 5 it will be 225, 6 it will be 240, 7 it will be 255, and 8 it is 270, and 9 it is 285, and 10 it is 300. Now why I am considering this number of station point is only 10? Look, when you put these values, that means the backside reading and the foresight reading for different instrument station, you will see the last value will be came at the station point 10. So that is why I have considered 10. Let's put all the values and then you will understand why I have taken the station point, the last station point, that is 10 only. Okay. So the if you consider the instrument station 1, so that will be the initial backside reading will be 3.150. So we will put over here, so 3.150. Okay. Now the second one, 2.245, it is the intermediate side reading, because this is the foresight, this is the backside, this is the backside, and 0.860 it is the foresight. Now others two, that means these two values, that means the second and third reading, it will be the intermediate side reading. So it will come over here. So 2.245, and another is 1.125, 1.125, and this is the foresight reading, so it will come in this column, so 0.860. Okay. Now I am not coming in this rise and fall portion, I will show you later on. Just put all the values of backside, intermediate side and foresight reading. So you can see in this particular, you can also see in this diagram, look in this diagram, this point indicates this fourth and fifth reading, right? These 2 points indicates these points. Suppose this, consider if you consider this is x, okay, so this is actually x point. In this x point we have two values, that means 0.860 as well as 3.125. so this is actually the change point, because we have here two values, backside reading as well as the foresight reading, that I have already told, right? So this is the foresight reading, and what is the value of backside reading? This is the backside reading, 3.125. so write it in the same row, 3.125, because at the same chainage, we are getting the value of 0.860 as well as the 3.125, right? Chainage means what? Suppose the starting point, when we start the chainage means what? Actually what happened, when you start the leveling, this is the first point, right? And the first point we have the chainage, that is 165, that I have already shown you here. So the second point is what? 165 plus 15, that is 180. So this is at 180. Similarly you have all other points, right? We have various points. So the distance between all two station points is 15. So you just need to add cumulatively and you will get this chainage value. Okay. Now in this particular chainage we have two values, foresight reading as well as the backside reading. So foresight reading I have written over here, and the backside reading is 3.125. Okay. So let's put all other values also. Now the next one, 3.125 I have already written. These three are the intermediate side reading, that means 2.760, 1.835 and 1.470. So let's put those in IS column, that means intermediate sight reading column. So 2.760, 1.835 and 1.470, and this is the last reading if you consider the instrument station 2, so that will be the foresight reading. So we will write in the foresight reading, that is in the foresight column, that is 1.965, 1.965. Now in the same point, similarly we have considered here like x, so we consider this point as y. Okay, so this is the y point, and in this y point we have two values, that is 1.965 as well as 1.225. So 1.965 is the foresight reading if we consider the instrument station 2. Now 1.225 is the backside reading if we consider the instrument station 3. So 1.225 will be here, right? And these points are the called as the change point that I have already told. So this is in remarks. So in remarks you can write over here, this is actually the change point, and here you also write it is actually the change point. Okay, so this is the first reading that I have already written over here, that is 1.225. so this is the backside reading if you consider this instrument station 3. Now this reading, that means 2.390, it is the intermediate sight reading, because we have only one reading remaining, that is the foresight reading, right? So 11th reading, this is the intermediate sight reading. So intermediate sight reading, the value of that is 2.390, and the last one definitely it will be the foresight reading. So it will come here, that is at CHAIN-S 300, that is 3.035. Now you understand why I have taken the station point up to 10, because we don't have any other data, right? So that is why I have already taken the station points up to 10. You can directly determine put the values of BS, IS and FS, and then you can put the values of the station points also. Okay, I have directly put the value of the station points. Now the main part, that means the methodology, how we can determine the RL value. So we have the RL value of the station point 1. We need to determine the RL value of these several points, right? Now the methodology, how we can determine the RL value of various station points. So these are the station points. So how we can determine the RL value? Very simple. Look here, what you need to do is, in this particular system, that is rise and fall system, we need to determine the consecutive difference between two consecutive readings. Okay, so here we have various readings, 3.150, 2.245, and we have also put those values in this particular table. Okay, so we just need to determine the difference between two consecutive readings. So here you can see in this table, so this is the first reading, backside reading 3.150, and this is the second reading 2.245. so the RL value of the station point 1 is already known. Okay, so this portion is already known, so we need to determine the RL value of the second point. How? You just make the difference of these 2 points. Okay, and if this is positive, if the difference is positive, then you put the value in this section, that means rise column, and if it is negative, and if that is negative, then put the value in this fall column. Okay, so let's make the difference of 3.150 and 2.245. So 3.150 minus 2.245, so that is 0.905. so is it positive or negative? It is positive, right? So we will put the value here, because in the first row we have already know the value of the RL, so that is why we will put the value in the second row, and the value is 0.905. so it is positive, so 0.905. Okay, now let's make the difference of, this is positive, right? So that is why I put the value in rise column. Now make the difference of these two, this is the consecutive values, right? Because after 2.245 we get the value 1.125. here you can see after 2.245 the third reading is 1.125. so what is the difference between these two values? Similarly make the calculation. So 2.245 minus 1.125, so that is 1.12, that is also positive, then put here 1.12. 0.12. Then what will be the difference of, this is the third reading, right, 1.125. So fourth reading is 0.860. So this is the fourth reading. So make the difference of these two values. So it is 1.125 minus 0.860. So that is also positive, and the value is 0.265. So put here 0.265. Okay, now up to this reading we have completed.